Alright, hey guys, welcome to the video. If you're new here, my name's Curtis, and today we're going to be talking about Fiero from the house of Casamorati. So if you're curious to hear my thoughts and opinions on this fragrance, then let's go. Alright, so first off, I just want to give a big shout out to my buddy Josh. Josh is in Japan right now. We met up yesterday and he's visiting from Germany. He's a good friend of mine. And yeah, he blessed me with this lovely fragrance here. So I really know nothing about this fragrance other than what he has told me a little bit. And yeah, I haven't looked up the notes of it or anything like that. And I've never smelled this one before. So yeah, Josh, like I said, we've been friends for a little bit now, and we met through YouTube, of course. And yeah, he bought this fragrance because he knows my style and he thought that this would probably be a good fit for me. So I really trust his thought and opinion, and yeah, I'm looking forward to giving a first impression about this, but this will also be an unboxing as well. So yeah, let's jump into it. All right, so yeah, let me go ahead and cut off the wrapper here. Cut off. Have you guys tried this fragrance, Fiero by Casamorati? Actually, I've only sampled one other fragrance from this brand. So yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of experience, but I do know, if I'm not mistaken, that they have ties to like Xerjoff. At least I think they do, but I could be wrong. But their bottles are very Xerjoff-esque. Wow, this is, so basically, the box has a really cool design on it like this. I guess it's like, it looks like birds, maybe like two birds. On the back, it's pretty much the same design. And yeah, when you open it up, it looks just like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this bottle out of here. This is stuck in there pretty doggone good. Oh, there we go. All right, so this is a 30 ml, perfect size for me. Josh knows that I'm limited on space, so yeah, I appreciate him going with the smaller bottle option. It just works perfectly for me. This is the type of fragrance I can just kind of grab and go. In terms of being able to just fit right into my bag if I need to. I don't really need to decant a fragrance like this out. I can easily take this bottle size with me, so that's what I really like. And if you guys know, the tops are very Xerjoff-esque, kind of like I said, so I think there are ties to Xerjoff. I don't know a whole lot about it and I haven't researched, so I can't tell you for sure, but I'm sure you guys probably know more than me about this. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this one on skin. I'm super excited. All right, I'm gonna spray this one here on my left hand. 2 sprays there. Okay, so very citrusy in the opening. It almost slightly green. It almost smells like a bit like lemongrassy in a way. But it is quite green, and it almost smells like a little bit minty. And I remember like when I was a kid, like I used to eat these little candies called lemon heads. And this is kind of slightly reminding me, at least the citrusy part is kind of reminding me of those little candies I used to eat. So there's a sense of nostalgia for me in regards to that. Really nice, smooth. There's something like a bit woody about this as well. But this kind of pushes into that like gentlemanly territory, and Josh knows that about me, especially now. Like I'm really into like those style of fragrances, the ones that kind of have that masculine energy about them, the styles that are pushing more into those, you know, like vintage style of fragrances, like barbershop styles and things like that. This definitely, I think, is on that path for sure. It's definitely, while I say gentlemanly, I almost feel like this is, a woman could totally pull this off. From what I'm getting now, I feel like while it does make me feel like this is a masculine fragrance because it's kind of, pushed me into that territory. I do feel like based off this opening that a woman could totally pull this one off. So I feel like in that regard, this does have some versatility to it, which is really nice. Man, yeah, this is good. Really nice. There might be some like vetiver or patchouli or something in here. There seems to be something quite woody. It's a little bit musky as well. There's a nice musk to this, and so yeah, I really like that. That minty note that I was getting at the beginning of this is starting to subside a little bit. But overall, very nice. I feel like this scent is quite versatile in terms of where and when I could wear this based off its scent profile. Obviously, this is an easy one for me to pull off in terms of work, but this could be worn quite casually as well. So work, casual, but you could even dress this one up. So I feel like in that regard, the versatility is quite open. So yeah, that's a good point about this one. I also feel that at least now, this is quite fresh in its scent profile. So I feel like for me personally, when I would reach for this, this would be more of like a spring, summer reach for me. So now, granted, you guys, this is just a first impression. So in the dry down, this fragrance might be completely different. I'm not sure. But for now, this definitely feels like an easy reach kind of spring, summer fragrance. This is also a fragrance I feel like is not really offensive. Like I feel like people are going to enjoy the smell of this when they smell it. It's nothing like, there's nothing in here that necessarily catches you like off guard. However, with that said, I do feel like there's enough intrigue in here about this fragrance, and there's functionality. And for me, that takes precedence almost over anything these days. Like I'm looking to just kind of fine tune my collection with functional fragrances. Now, don't get me wrong. I also enjoy discovery, intrigue, and I love those artisanal scents, and I have plenty of them in my collection. But, I'm really at this kind of point where I feel like in my journey, I've gone full circle and refining and fine tuning my collection with fragrances that I can actually wear and enjoy. And you guys know I live here in Japan, so sometimes it can be a bit challenging. But yeah, I feel like this fragrance fits perfectly. Now, I'm gonna make this fragrance my scent of the day to kind of get vibes on this and see how this one kind of performs and works for me. But right now in the opening, I'm really, really enjoying it. This is right up my alley. Josh, you hit this one out of the park. This definitely is my cup of tea. So I appreciate that, my friend. But yeah, there's definitely something a bit more woody starting to push forward in here, and even a bit more green. I feel like there's more kind of green, fresh, and even earthy tones that are starting to push now. And you guys know I'm a sucker for green fragrances. So yeah, I mean, this is a perfect fit for me. So yeah, I'm excited to wear this one today. We'll see how this one kind of performs. I'll spray this one after I get off the train because it is raining outside today. And so I imagine the train is gonna be a bit crowded. So, I don't wanna be that guy who's, being the person who's smell harassing everybody. So yeah, I'll take this with me today, spray this one when I get off the train, and yeah, looking forward to the experience with Fiero today. All right, guys, so that's all I have for you for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content. And let me know down in the comment section, have you tried Fiero? What are your thoughts and opinions? Well, I hope you guys are staying healthy and well, and I'll see you in the next video.